Whether you're into JDM cars, muscle cars, or European cars. They all play a role in what we collect and what we customize nowadays. Okay, so with all that being said, my build here, I wanted to represent basically what I grew up with, and that is this right here. I grew up with the Honda game. Everybody back then had Hondas, Toyotas, Nissans, and all that good stuff, JDM stuff. And this is what I grew up around, was Honda Civics. And I was luckily I was able to get a trade through in time to be able to build one of these, because this is what I really wanted to build for our first build. As you can see, this used to be the teal EG Civic, and I stripped it down, polished it up, and sprayed it the blue SI that, you know, people wanted back in the day. My cousin actually had a blue one just like this. Everything was basically the same, carbon hood, blue. He had a carbon duckbill. I didn't want to do the duckbill carbon, but yeah. And then I put the 8mm wheels on here. There is a little bit of a wheel gap, but it's not as noticeable. And then I did the headlight details by hand, as well as the taillight details. And then I added the shocker sticker right there. If some of you guys remember, the shocker used to be like a huge thing back in the day. And also we added the Diecast Misfit decals right there that Jeff at wwreplica gave to everybody. And then interior wise, I painted the seats red to represent the Recaros, and as you can see, they are green. They have the green Takata, the green seat belts to represent the Takata seat belts. And then you know, just gave the chrome accents, chrome shift knob, and also did the gauge clusters as well, and tried to add the needles to it. Those needles were a pain in the butt to try to do. And then the mirrors, I added the chrome finish to it just to make it look more realistic. And then did the exhaust chrome. Nothing else really on the bottom. I did have to shave this part down for it to clear the ground, because it was, I mean, it is low, so I mean, this thing is slammed on its nuts. But yeah, overall I absolutely enjoyed this build. Oh yeah, I also did cut out the windows so you can see the inside a little better. But yeah, I really enjoyed this build just because it was pretty nostalgic for me, and I know a lot of people who are collecting nowadays are really into imports, and this really represents what they started off with. At least I would think, with a lot of people that I knew, the EGs, EKs, Integras, that's what everybody grew up around with. But yeah, I absolutely enjoyed this build, guys, and I hope you guys like this build as much as I like this build, because it is, like I said, it represents what I grew up with.